You ever find yourself neck deep in the kind of trouble you used to only dream about? Welcome to my world. It's as cold and flat as my ex-wife. How did we get here? Well, as most stories go, it all started with a simple misunderstanding. Cantonese, I think. I don't know. I couldn't understand it, but I never would have guessed that it was a warning about the fucking Amish. Yeah, turns out they're not too fond of internet shows that mock their backwards way of life. Another thing they're fortunately not too fond of is keeping their hands up in fistfights. Guess that's more of a 21st century thing. As is using the internet, that was the whole joke, so I guess the question remains. Is there like the Amish equivalent of a mom I can tell on them so they'll leave me alone? I'm Lyle Rath, and this is Pregame Discharge. The only video game show that's always got a nut to bust, but never to crack. Assassin's Creed Odyssey got its first little niblet of episodic DLC, which is a thing that they're doing apparently, and you would have known that if you would have read the descriptors of the 92 special editions, or maybe the Totino's pizza rolls. You know what, it doesn't matter. There's an old-timey assassin, he shows up with a hidden blade, which I presume was not in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so get excited. By the way, I'm not continuing like the Private Eye shtick. I haven't slept in a while and I'm genuinely losing my voice, so that's why I'm talking like this. Destiny 2 apparently failed to reach its projected sales numbers, and so they're really panicking and trying to get you to buy a season pass, and also, instead of big story-related DLCs, they're just going to be doing little baby DLCs for babies like you. Hell Let Loose got an announcement trailer. It's a World War II shooter game. It has 50-on-50 matches. Apparently World War II games have come back around, and now they're novel concepts. I'm personally still burnt out from the great World War II first-person shooter game flood of the mid-2000s. THQ Nordic is shoving a bunch of dead IPs into its wonderful little satchel and is probably going to do something with them. They just picked up Carmageddon, but they've also got Red Faction, Alone in the Dark, and probably most notably, Timesplitters, which is a game where you could play as a human-sized monkey and throw bricks at aliens and sentient gingerbread men. The Federal Trade Commission is going to start looking into these fucking boxes. Honestly, flip a coin as to what that means. I don't really expect the geezers of law to fully wrap their head around what loot boxes even are, which is probably why this hasn't happened sooner. Borderlands 2 VR is only a timed exclusive on the PlayStation VR, so now all 3 PlayStation VR owners can lord over us the fact that they can play a 6-year-old game a full 5 months early. I feel like those people need to hear me say that I'm jealous of them, so I'm just gonna end the show now. I'm Lyle Rath, and this has been Pregame Discharge. Come back next week, and I will return more powerful than ever before.